Alrighty here, let's see. So, for those of you who have been following along, the last couple of days I have not been doing so well. We're going to see if we can break this trend here. And it's being stupid and slow again. Surprise to no one. Oh, wow, yeah, it's just completely, like, freezing up. Okay, well, let's try relaunching it and seeing how that goes. Please stand by for technical difficulties. Yeah, it's stuck open. It's not wanting to close right. Okay, let's try again here. There we go. We got something. Doing a little better. It restored the tab. I don't remember telling it to do that, but cool. All right. Oh, let's restore that. Close that. Okay, cool. All right. Let's actually try this starting a game thing here now. See how we can do. Actually, no. Usually I end up playing here. Come on. Okay, that's different. It's not the typical play. So we got to think through, does that give us any kind of real advantage? What is he trying to do? So here, obviously that threatens this pawn. So we need to watch for the bishop coming out here. I think I should probably just go ahead and castle and not have to deal with that at all, actually. There we go. Now, probably here. Possibly here for my next move. Depends on where if that bishop comes out or not. I could, yeah. Also, once it comes out, I guess I could take the bishop here and play it over here in order to, yeah, okay, the bishop came out. Cool. All right, so I actually think I should probably just take this, right? Let's wait and see if he castles that way or not. I think he pretty much has to castle over here because otherwise, yeah, I mean, that's just a really great move. Oh, of course, he could just move this here as well. So I'm thinking there's probably his next move. Plus, that does the pawn threat thing I think he's trying to do. Yeah. Yeah, we saw that one coming. Okay. Hold up, wait a minute. No, that doesn't work. Never mind. That's dumb. Figured I said that. How about here? Causing... I guess that doesn't cause that. Technically, he can just go back like that. But he won't because that literally leaves the pin. Okay, so if he goes back like this, then there. Okay, let's see what he does. I guess he can also just pull the pawn up too. That's also an option. Yeah, screw it. Let's go here. Actually, let's do here, I think is better. Hmm. Well, that's interesting. I really expected him to go for a different play. I'm really liking that right now. It's like he heard what I was thinking. But I want to kick these. Let's go ahead and do this just to make him mess with his pawn structure over here a bit. Actually, he can't. I just realized he can't do that because of that line. You can just move the queen, though. It's not that big of a deal. Okay, that also works. Hold on, though. It takes off a defender from here. So up, capture, capture, capture. No, it doesn't work. Okay, cool. Capture. He can't take back because of this. So it's just a fork. It's not really good fork, though. Just for the record. I don't know. I don't particularly like that. I mean, it sort of does something on getting rid of this bishop because the bishop is better than the knight, but This knight's also in a really good spot, so I'm not really 100% sure it's better than him. Hold on, is there another place from here? Because you have options for here, here. And keep in mind that he'll have to respond with the queen, so as long as it doesn't require a queen move, he can't really do much. Ah, okay, that was clever. I missed that. So I'm just going to just sack this real quick. It's not a terrible, because it's not terrible. It's just, is what it is kind of deal. He'll have to take the knight. He can't do anything else. So I'll keep my bishop. And I've damaged his pawn structure, so it's not the end of the world. Oh, actually, no. He can't take the knight because of this check. So he'll have to move his king. So that actually was just giving me a... then I have to figure out which one I want to keep. Or if I want to attack. Actually, yeah, I probably want to attack. Take here. And then he can take the knight or the bishop, whichever he wants. Do I see any free... Oh, yeah, I was looking for better moves earlier. I don't see any. Let's go ahead and just... take here. Oh, see, the problem with that plan is that this guy still can't get out. Okay, okay. So we have options for some desperados here. I kind of like this as a desperado. I'm coming out 2 pawns ahead, I think, in this sequence here. Well, maybe. It depends on what his next move is. I should be able to capture either this or this, depending on if he captures with the queen or not. Because there's obviously other options. Actually, no. Capturing with the bishop denies me that entirely. That would suck. No, actually, that's not true. That's not true. I can always sack in and then take the knight as part of it. Okay, cool. Yeah, capturing with the pawn does the same. Okay, cool. That's fine. Okay, if I take this one, he gives him the opportunity to take back, which is not what we want him doing. Of course, if I take here and then he takes back with the queen, he's covering the knight, so that won't work too. Yeah, it's not great. God, and this is still really, I mean, sorry, this is still a problem that I haven't dealt with yet. This is a really annoying problem, actually. All right. That's not the right. No, that's not the right calculation. It's this, 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 this. I think that works. Because I really want to get rid of the threat to this pawn here. Slash this rook. Oh yeah, especially I just realized it was covering it, so I actually couldn't have capped. That actually... well, it wouldn't have worked as long as the knight didn't move, but... Yeah, that knight was effectively pinned there, and I hadn't even really realized it yet. So that's a good thing I didn't do that. Come on, come on. Ha, okay, he saw that. Oh, that's a irritatingly good move. Okay. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not that good of a move. That does work, right? Yes, it works in the fact that it's in the sense that it's a trade-off and not going to actually like completely solve all my problems. Hmm. Interesting. Huh. Okay. Yeah. That's a problem. He's adding another issue to my list of problems here. So I take here, he takes here, creating, oh my gosh. Okay, creating a, and I have one move to deal with the fact that he's just created that a queen rook. Yeah, so then from there he chose to play queen, or yeah, play queen takes here, or yeah, queen takes here. I could play rook takes queen. He can then play. Um, Actually, it'd probably go like this. Probably rook takes, which technically isn't even a check, but you know, you take it back. He then plays bishop takes. I then take with queen. He then takes with queen. I then take, or queen, which would be tier. Sorry, but whatever. And then I take with king. Yeah, that still works for me. It's still not quite a checkmate. Like it's building some threats here, but not quite enough. That's not what you were supposed to do. Why would you do it like that? It's going to take you several more moves to get into position to what you needed. Whack. Okay, well, let's move this free pawn out of the way. Maybe he just didn't see it. Yeah, you can't stay there. Go away now. And then I move this up. Targeting that, maybe? I don't know. He can get out of it, so I'm not... Let's see where he puts that bishop next, or what he does exactly. Here, followed by here, followed by here? No, because he can just trade me queens and be up a pawn and have damaged my pawn structure. Okay, yeah, that's not good. Well, how about now? Yeah, losing the center pawn for that is not good. No, I forgot about some stops only. It still doesn't work. Yeah, there's no way that works. Hmm. I have to trade. There's no other. I don't even see another move. It was good. They got him his pawn back. Wait a minute. No, that's bad. Oh, can't do that because of the... Okay, that's why it's not bad. In case you were wondering. Yeah, just wanted to show you guys. Yeah, honestly, there's a lot of attack here that just really isn't great for me. Yeah, I don't really want that pawn getting any closer. I don't think your math is right on that one. Hold on. Yeah, moving down doesn't work. You know what does work? Moving up. Use some with this rook, buddy. I'm very much threatening it. That's a move that moves. I mean, it's a legal move. You can make it. Ha! Bro, you're not even losing. Are you? Wait, is he losing? I don't think he's losing, right? I mean, maybe a little bit, but I don't think he's like super losing. Oh, I got a brilliant. Let's go ahead and review this. This will probably be my last game today. I got other things to do today, but like I'm pretty happy with this. I don't think that I mean I think he's losing technically, but I don't think he's like losing, right? Like it's not like he just his checkmate attempt just failed. Like you can keep going. It was not what I would consider to be a successful attack. Oh yeah, I did not actually play all that well though. But I got a brilliant. What was the brilliant?
And in this position, you sacrificed the knight.
I did for.
They just snatched your pawn. No more threat. And in this position, you sacrificed the knight.
Yeah, that was.
You get a chance to win material through a fork.
What? I do? Yeah, which is what I did, right?
You had an opportunity to win material through a fork.
What's the
You
fork?
get a chance to win material through a fork.
It's not really brilliant. I didn't see why it was brilliant. So you're going to have to explain to me why it's...
Nice fork. Material is incoming. Are you kidding me?
Oh, the queen and the rook. No, wait, no, that's just that only threatens the... Oh, the rook and the bishop? How is that really winning material? That's the same material, right?
Your opponent is getting their knight out of danger. A safe square is a happy square. Finally, the whole squad is here. Your rook just joined the party. Your opponent's bishop is feeling active now. You snagged that vulnerable rook. What a steal. A simple recapture from your opponent. Next.
Oh, because when his knight his pawn can't capture back because the rook would snag the queen. Okay, all right, I understand better now.
You
Okay,
snag that.
that was not a real
Your
brilliant
opponent is.
move.
Are you?
I
All right,
didn't
you're
I
going for
didn't
a textbook win.
understand why it
Nice
was
one.
brilliant, so it
Your
doesn't
opponent's
count.
knight. That's the. Their better move was to develop a knight and attack the center.
I
Castle
also thought
king
that was the
side.
case.
Tuck your king in. Their better move was to prepare a bishop. You're preparing to unleash the bishop. Opponent's bringing their knight to the center of the board. More active. Easy there, Turbo. Don't bring the queen out too early. Wait a sec.
The best move was to sack the bishop for the pawn.
Both kings are tucked away safely. Your opponent played it safe in castle, developing that knight and taking control of the center, like a chess boss. Your opponent's clearing the path, gonna unleash the bishop. Beware. You connected those rooks like they're best buds. Let's go. Their pawn is now lost after that move. Your opponent just gave you the chance to shine. You are threatening to win a queen through an eventual discovered attack. They played the strongest move available. Double check. That king is doing the jitterbug. Your opponent found the one and only move. It was the one. You're up material. Time to cash in those chips with some trades. They are right on target. You lost your advantage, and now it's even, Steven.
What? To cover the pawn on an advance? Is that the purpose of that? But he can just ignore it, right, guys? You can totally do that. Okay.
You lost your advantage, and now it's... They snapped it back. You left a pawn hanging? Oh, no, that's free real estate. They just snatched your pawn. No more threat. And in this position, you sacrificed the knight. You get a chance to win material. You had an opportunity. They stumbled a bit here. It is not a disaster, but it is certainly not a masterclass. This move isn't the sharpest tool in the shed, but it won't kill you. It is a solid choice, but your opponent... That's a brick wall defense blocking that. Okay, safety first. Your opponent slides the bishop to a safe haven. That's the right move. Nice. Your opponent's finally waking up the whole squad, huh? Your better option was to attack the bishop with a pawn. Your opponent stopped the attack on their pawn. Good for them. Your better option was to prepare a retreat square for the king. Your opponent scooted their pawn to safety. No material loss for them, not today. You found a safer square for your bishop. Good move. That capture of your pawn is going to cause a material deficit. Oh no. You recaptured, keeping it... They retook. Fair enough. Calculated, precise, and the only way out? Big brain move. Your opponent blundered, giving you a chance to snag their bishop. You recaptured the piece. Your opponent just played a pin. That bishop isn't going anywhere, is it? You dodged that check like Neo. Your opponent finished the exchange with a... That was your only option, but hey, you did it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I mean, like I said, like I'm winning, but like it's not over, right? Like we forget that I'm also bad at chess. So like that was not a moment to resign. That moment, if I play well, that moment will come later because it's not like I'm doing pretty well. But yeah, that was not the moment to resign. All right. Well, I actually do have time for like one more game. Okay. I mean, I want to say something about his low rating, but like, bro, I lost yesterday to someone that was literally like 100 points lower than me. So, you never know. I could lose this too. I'm quite good at losing chess games. That feels really slow. Like, really slow. I don't, I don't like that at all. Hmm. Yeah, I'm thinking here. Because I'm thinking he's wanting to come here, which is fine. I'm just gonna move up What? What the hell? You can't even play this knight anymore. What is this? This is not the way, buddy. This is not it. This is not it at all. I don't want to be able to play this fork. I'm gonna go ahead and play here. I mean, I know just because you can take en passant doesn't mean you should take en passant. But I feel like I should take en passant, right? Learn this move. Do not show again. That's fine. I know about en passant. All right. Yeah. I mean, I see it. I see what you're doing there. Well, congratulations. You can play your knight now. Yeah, that's true. You did clear that at least. Okay. What is this? Who am I playing? How did they get a 721 rating? Is there like in? Have you just had like mad in-game skills or something? Like is that the thing? Um, like there's so many good options. I'm just trying to figure out which one's best. Like that's the hard part at this point. What is the best of all of these really good options? Well, we now know who controls the center of the board. Yeah, I don't know what this. I don't know what these moves were. This was just a wild series of moves that I do not understand. Um, did you not see that? Like what? I don't understand. How did you get the rating you have? Um, I mean, I kind of like that they're together, but like, deal, fine, works for me. Oh yeah, you can't take it. Yeah, you can technically. Da, 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 da. That's not how queens move. There, he then has to move here, here, right? I guess technically he puts queen in front of mine, but I will trade him for it, 100%. Oh, it was the en passant move. Okay. And that was the wrong one, buddy. That's almost checkmate. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's fair. That was that was a fair resign. God, I don't see. Some days I get these weird ass positions that I don't know how to play, and the other days it's just like you played the absolute worst thing I've ever seen in my life. Like, what do you do? What do we do here? Like, what are we doing? How are both of these people in the same like realm of play as me? Yeah, yeah, mate and six. Yeah, that sounds about right. Oh, apparently it's been a mate for a while. I didn't even realize how long it had been a mate. Oh yeah, since that move, huh? Okay. I mean, I haven't played this position, so I mean, I'm sure I didn't always make the best move, but it's hard to find a bad move in this situation. Like, yeah, it's like the pen that's not best. Probably because of this, which I should have seen. But he does that instead. So we're just doing things here. Yeah, and at this point, this is not me playing all the best moves. This is just him playing really bad moves. Apparently, en passant was pretty much the best move there too. It looks like. I guess maybe I should have captured there. I don't know. It's hard. What do you do with these? Yeah, like this. That seems like, oh yeah, that's a terrible place to put your knight. Like, why would you block off your queen's movements there? And I'm finding, not so good places. There's probably some kind of like weird attack I can make on the knight, which is for him moving it there, which is why it likes that. I'm not 100% sure, to be honest with you guys. But I'm just over here doing things like this. Like, I know this can't be good, so I'm just gonna keep playing. Like, then he does this, and I'm like, yeah, pretty sure I can just grab that. I actually thought that was the knight to take away. That's interesting. I thought that was like one of the few things he did right, but apparently I'm wrong about that. So, oh well. Snag that. Guys, this is not me playing well. He's just playing so poorly. Like, oh yeah, see, apparently that's not a good move. I don't know why it's not a good move, but apparently it's not a particularly good one. It worked. Yeah, it did like my choice to trade there. I wasn't sure about that. I mean, I was sure it was decent. I just wasn't sure it was like the best thing. And then he makes this move, which is just absolutely terrible. This is an awful move. Yeah, and I'm like, yeah, that just gave me the bishop, or the bishop. So like, yeah, that really can't be bad. And then he did that. It's like, oh, so you want to give me your queen too? Like, okay. And I don't know how this is not a forced mate, because there are 3 pawns here, and there are only 2 pawns here, and the king cannot get over here to help. Therefore, this is going to be me I will get one of these pawns to the end. Like, especially with the addition of a bishop, yes, absolutely. I will absolutely 100% get one of those pawns to the end. In fact, I should have taken with the bishop to start with, now that I'm thinking about it, and then just had this as a pass pawn to kind of simplify things. In either case, like, I'm going to get to where I need to be. I don't understand this game. Well, I wanted to make up some ground, and I guess I made up some ground today. But not, like, because I'm good at anything. Just because, I mean, I had a terrible position that first game. The position that first game was not good. I was losing. And then he just didn't see a response to his attack that, like, yeah, you cannot start sacrificing pieces like that. Usually, generally speaking, unless you have a 2-piece advantage. Well, you have 2 more attackers than they have defenders. Now that doesn't necessarily mean that they're in that spot, but they, maybe they're moved away and can't actually defend the king or whatever. That doesn't really matter. But like, you need on attacking your king, you need 2 more pieces than they have defenders, and that's how you can start sacking pieces. Usually, as a general rule, in order to do that, and they just didn't have it, so I was able to get out of it because they only had like 1 more, I think it was. It just wasn't enough. Turns out the king can recapture. As it turns out, yeah, wasn't good. Here's what it is. Ugh. I don't know, man. I don't know why you... Yeah, because if we kept going, this would have happened. And then, yeah, that's mate. I don't know what the computer's thinking he could have done instead. Yeah, it's now it's saying mate in 5. That makes more sense. Yeah. He did actually play that. Yeah, it's mate in 6. Yeah, I don't know why the computer was saying it was evaling weirdly earlier. Yeah, mate in 6. That makes sense. All right. Well, unfortunately, I don't have time to keep playing. So.